Welcome to the Weekly Jam, a brand new weekly progression series for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game. Every single week, you'll see myself, KZ, alongside my friends Bridget, Jordan, and Alto, opening 24 packs from 2 core Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster sets. From there, we'll build decks and play in a best-of-1 tournament to decide the episode's winner and a chance to spin the winner's wheel. After the dust settles, the 2 losers get to ban 1 card each, while the second place player gets to limit a card to 1. And then the cycle continues as we jump to the next 2 sets in the following episode in chronological order. That's all we got. This is the Weekly Jam. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Weekly Jam. I'm your host as always, KZXcellent. We're going to be breaking down the next 2 sets here and all the chaos that comes with it. But first I wanted to let you know that after this episode we're going to be taking 2 weeks off to recharge a little bit before we jump back in to our pulls, to our duels, so soak this episode in. Also, the banning section, as mentioned last episode, is going to have a lot of updates to it. Our format's going to be warping, so this will give us some time to really think about our decks in the future. So, with the house cleaning done, let's talk about these 2 sets. First up, we have Dark Crisis. Came out right at the end of 2003, and it's got some decent stuff in it, even if it is easily outranked by Invasion of Chaos. We have Vampire Lord, pretty good. Single tribute in here. Judgment of Anubis can also be pretty good. We got Exodia Necros in here. For anyone who wants to just lose because they're playing bad cards, you can totally go for that. Cost down can be a pretty good choice when you're trying to get your tributes out. I also like Reflect Bounder. This set started introducing another archetype in the form of Archfiends. Summon Skull has changed his name and is now hanging out with these guys now. Putting his fate up to, I believe, dice rolls, if I recall. Skill Drain, wonderful Floodgate Trap card in this set, just to be able to turn off effects and whatnot. We also have some of the good spirit monsters like Tsukuyomi. It functions like a Book of Moon when it is flip face up or summoned, if I recall. Trying to look at anything else here. I don't want to make these sections overly long. And if I don't, and no matter what, someone's going to be like, you didn't point out the right card. And I'm like, you're right. Butterfly Dagger Elma could be a problem if someone creates the strat. DD Warrior Lady is probably one of the best normal summons for the next couple of years here, because when it does battle at the end, you get to decide if both monsters that were in that battle go to banished, which is a really good way to turn off any monster that has a destruction effect, like Recruiters, so that could be pretty good. Also, Battle Footballer, I think, is pretty crucial to anyone's game plan here. Aside from that, we got a few different things here. Final Countdown is the most important card in the set. Play this, pay 2,000 points, and stall for 20 turns, and you win. I need to run that at some point. I think it'd be funny. Next up, we have Invasion of Chaos, easily the more important of the sets that we have on offer here. It introduces the concept of Chaos cards. These are cards where if you have a dark attribute and a light attribute monster in your graveyard, you can banish both of them to special summon from your hand one of these Chaos cards. There are 3 of them in this set. There's Chaos Emperor, Dragon Envoy of the End, Blackluster Soldier Envoy of the Beginning, and if we scroll all the way down to, I believe, and they were crazy for this, I'm pretty sure they put it into common, Chaos Sorcerer. They have really good effects, they have decent stat lines. This is going to be a powerful format warping set of cards there. We also have some other decent stuff, definitely not Invader of Darkness. This thing, I believe, just turns off quick play spells. I don't know what they were cooking with this guy. We got Dark Magician of Chaos. That's really good. Think a Magician of Faith with hands. That's what we're looking at there. Dark Mirror Force for people who want to be funny. And then we got some fairly decent stuff here. Dimension Fusion. Guardian Angel Jones. Pretty good if you want to get some life points back. More Ojama stuff, as well as some normal card support with Heart of the Underdog. When we're looking for some good stall, you might want to look into Stumbling. When something's summoned, it immediately shifts to defense mode. It unfortunately just trips, like in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, anytime a monster comes onto the field. Really good strengthening stall strategies here. Rituals getting enhanced with Manju of 10,000 hands, since we already got Senju a few sets ago. Smashing Ground's fantastic. Removal. right there. Mataza the Zapper is a pretty good warrior at 1300 that can attack twice. We also got Enraged Battle Locks as they continue to make retrains of cards. Retrains being, they take an old Yu-Gi-Oh monster, give it a slightly different name, and update its design, and slap an effect on them. Those can be pretty fun. Also going to be looking out for Compulsory Evacuation Device to bounce things on the field back to the hand. We got Trap Jammer in here. It's just some really, really solid stuff. And of course, we have the Ojamas in here as well. Some exciting stuff to be sure. I'm really interested in seeing how everything comes together. I'm saying all of this despite recording the duels of this already, but we'll pretend I didn't. No spoilers, but I believe we will be playing cards. Anyway, let's get to those openings. Dark Crisis, 24 packs. Let's see what we can get here. So far, nothing too crazy, but we got some of those Dark Scorpions. Contract with the Dark Master, I believe that is for Zork. You know, this site used to have the ability to open packs with some level of speed. Not anymore. They're just actively melting all the time. It's truly unfortunate. There we go, Tsukuyomi. Yeah, this set hasn't been doing too well for me so far for certain things I want, but at least we got that. Butterfly Dagger Elma is in as well. Second Tsukuyomi, love to see it. Hey, finally! Skill Drain. Good lord. We're in the last couple of packs, and nothing was sticking out at me. I think it's because the other set is so much stronger that I'm not appreciating what we have here. And to close out our list, we obtained another Gagagiga. We got Legendary Flame Lord. Look at this guy. Look at him. You need Incandescent Ordeal. Each time your opponent activates a spell card, put a counter on this, remove 3, destroy all monsters on the field except this card. I'm not using it. You can't make me.
Probably, ooh, that one shiny. Probably not even good. Whatever. Does Gork the Strong have any good effects? When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can activate one of these effects. Target one monster your opponent controls, return that to the deck. It's on the top of the... It's level 5. That doesn't sound great for being level 5, but whatever. And one of the other cards I got earlier. Let's fucking go, John. Holy shit. Okay, cool. Skill Drain, let's go. Yeah, I'll just use Skill Drain. Fuck everyone. Not me, though. This card cannot be destroyed by spell, trap effects that do not target it. This card cannot be destroyed by battle with a monster that has 19 or less. Holy shit, okay. Well, that's getting put in. And last roll, it gave me basically everything I've had before.
Oh wait, fuck, DD Warrior Lady is actually kind of nuts. After battle calculation, when this card battles an opponent, you can banish that monster. So like that includes if your monster, the monster that you are fighting, is bigger than what you like, than what you battled them with, basically. So that's kind of nuts. Vampire Lord is actually not bad. It's a 1 tribute, but it's once again like you can declare a type of monster and hand rip, plus if it's like destroyed, it just comes back. So pretty okay actually. Did we get it? I don't think we got another skill. We did not. We got another Sakaretsu though. So yeah, that's, you know, I'm actually pretty happy with that. That's really not bad at all.
Another skill drain and a Dark Flare Knight. What are you doing again? Dark Magician and Flame Swordsman. Wow. I don't think I have either of those.
And now it's time to do the opening that I've been waiting for since episode 1. Let's see what powerful stuff we can get in Invasion of Chaos. Right off the top, we picked up Getsufuma. We got Ryukoki. That's really good. Pinch Hopper, Neoba. We got some stuff. We got some stuff that's going to give us some use throughout the life of the game here. Let's see what else we can pick up as well. Another Getsufuma. What does Getsufuma do? If this battles a fiend or a zombie, destroy at the end of the damage step. If I recall, this is based on Getsufuma Den, which is, it's like, Japanese-themed Castlevania is my understanding. That thing came back in the form of like a roguelike on like Switch and PC. There it is! Chaos Emperor Dragon, as well as Berserk Gorilla, Smashing Ground. The React Andes just need to screenshot these 3 cards and go, Jesus Christ, like, Ook, Berserk Gorilla number 2, as well as Gigantus. Zero Gravity also quite good. Another Smashing Ground, as well as a Stealth Bird. I'm feeling pretty good about actually getting removal, which has kind of been my problem for a lot of the game. As is this ad telling me to buy Funko Pops. Like we're going through quite a bit here. Self-destruct button, that's really funny. Curse Seal the Forbidden Spell, pretty good if you are trying to counterplay. Let's see. Chaos Sorcerer is in here. I forgot it's common, so it's not even going to be near the special slot over here. Really good to get that at least one in. Also, Compulsory Evacuation Device, fantastic at disruption. Just real good. Another Stumbling, so it looks like I have a full playset of that as I do Zero Gravity. I feel like my body's breaking down over the course of this opening. I think it might be too good. Another Chaos Sorcerer, so we got 2 of those. We are in the final 3 packs. Let's see what we can get out of this in the close. And in the close, we are picking up Gore Turtle of Illusion, Primal Seed, Torpedo Fish, and Rage Battle Locks. Overall, that's pretty good. I did not get Blackluster Soldier or Dark Magician of Chaos, but I did get a couple of Chaos Sorcerers, and I did get a lot of really good support. So, not the best, but good enough. Save to collection. We're locked in. Let's go.
Monkey. Another monkey. Ojama Black. Let's go. If KZ is still using the flip strategy he was using last duel, I think Black Tyranno might actually be really worth it to slot in. Chaos Emperor Dragon, Envoy of the End. What the fuck? Why is this $300? What's Compulsory Evacuation Device? Target one monster in the field, return that target to the hand. Okay. Cannot be normal summoned or set. Must be special summoned by banishing 1 light and 1 dark from your graveyard. Once per turn, you can pay 1,000 life points, send as many cards in both players' hand to the field as possible to the graveyard, then inflict 300 damage to your opponent for each card sent to the opponent's graveyard by this effect. You cannot activate other cards or effects during the turn you activate this card's effect. Okay. That sounds cool. And nothing much. Okay, I will have to take a look at these cards.
Can I even pull Sorcerer yet? I kinda...
Hey. Hi. Hi, hey, hi. Hey, hi. Hello. Hi.
It's not the greatest Chaos package I could pull, but... It is a BLS, which is huge, and free Sorcerer. So between that and the really crazy pulls from last episode, I'm doing pretty good on this actually. I'm fucking stoked, dude. This was actually like, this was a good fucking set of pulls. Finally.
Super prayers. Chaos Sork. Oh. Oh. Fuck me. Ook, Berserk Gorilla. I got fucking CE. That's definitely worse than BLS. But he's still very good. Let's go.
After a lot of debating on how to build this is the deck I ended up with. It's of course going to be Chaos, and I don't have the best pool for the sealed environment, but I'm feeling okay about it. So, let's get into it. The strategy, of course, is to summon Chaos Emperor Dragon or Chaos Sorcerer and control the game. Of course, that means that we need an equal amount of darks and lights if we want to have good ratios here. So, I have one single tribute summon for both dark and light, and after that, I have an even amount of darks and lights past that. So 8 darks, 8 lights. For the dark side, we have 3 spy, 2 guard, 2 Tsukuyomi, and a cyber jar. Then for the remaining 8 lights, we have 2 hysteric fairy. They just have a decent stat line. 2 magical merchant because they're really good with their flip effect for milling cards. And a Sura priest, a Mahavilo, a shining angel, and a royal magical library. As you can see, I was really struggling. I don't even have many targets for this in the deck. I'm mainly just using it because it's a light and we're just doing it. Mahavilo, at the very least, can pull out some stuff with United We Stand, I guess. Tsukuyomi is really good at flipping my opponent's monsters face down when they're summoned, so that's pretty good, and just generically real good. Cyberjar always does what it loves to do. Like, we know already. Aeronite's going to be really good at piercing damage and getting me to draw. Ryukoki is good because if I run into a Blackluster Soldier Envoy at the beginning, or if I run into a Chaos Sorcerer and battle with it, you know, we can just destroy that monster. On the off chance that somehow it doesn't end up beating it. I mean, the stat line's lower, but Jordan has Mask of Brutality. What if he does some shit with that? I would lose my mind. Anyway, that's what we got on the monster side. It's not the best, but I feel like there's some decently strong stuff going on here. I decided to run one of each of these instead of 2 Chaos Sorcerer just because I wanted a bit more variety in my lists, which I'm willing to take losses just so we can have a little bit of variance there. So, onward to our support cards. We got Pot of Greed, Heavy Storm, Confiscation, Forceful Sentry. We already talked about United We Stand. We now added 2 Smashing Ground, really good at removal. It's, of course, highest defense, your choice of Tide, of course. We got a couple Book of Moon. We have a Reasoning, another way for me to mill into these things. I'm likely not going to use stuff like Merchant or Reasoning unless I'm a bit more confident that I'm not going to lose one of these 2 in the milling. That would be quite embarrassing. Cold Wave to shut my opponent down a little bit. Upstart Goblin for some draw power. 3 Compulse and 2 Sakuretsu Armor is trapped to just screw over the opponent's field. Compulsory is a lot more easy to use. Like, they plop a Chaos Sorcerer down onto the field, I'm immediately going to pop one of these to bring it back. If we actually reach a battle, Sakuretsu Armor is going to be good at destroying things that attack. Trap Dust Shoot, definitely want to make use of that when my opponent has 4 or more cards in their hand. And last but not least, Time Seal, because I couldn't think of anything else to do in the close. So, this is the deck. I'm really hoping it's going to work out. I'm not super confident because my lights aren't good. I did not get 3 Thunder Dragon when we did the openings for those. I got 1. There's a lot of things that I only had 1 of that made it not super good. But I want to try and play the Chaos format, even though I feel like I could get a bit more value out of the Pac-Man strategy. But, you know, we're about having fun here. Let's get to the games.
So here's my deck for this week. I don't think I got a lot of good summons, or good pulls, I mean. So I decided to stay relatively the same, toss out some cards, reshuffle them. The 2 big ones I did get, though, were Chaos Emperor Dragon and Chaos Sorcerer. And because of that, I removed one of my Mr. Tomatoes and another card to slot in 2 Shining Angels, so I can at least have 1 dark and 1 light monster just to get one of these guys out when they're in the graveyard. I also managed to pull a Skill Drain and a Compulsory Evacuation Device. Skill Drain is a must because I'm going to spend the rest of my life spiting Jordan and his bald fucking head. Anyways, speaking of Skill Drain that is in this couple of sets, I also decided to put some Gigantus in there because Skill Drain is a rare card. And because of that, I'm afraid my opponents might have 1 or 2 of them. So, Gigantus' effect, when it's summoned and destroyed through battle sent to the graveyard, it can destroy trap cards and spell cards in the field. And I looked this up. I made sure to look this up. I looked up the ruling. Fuck you. It beats Skill Drain. So, the sacrifice was removing a Gravekeeper Servant and removing a Trap Dust Shoot. I'm hoping... I feel like I can remove Gravekeeper Servant entirely at this point, but I like having the potential of ruining my opponent's next pull or next draw phase when they attack me, so I'm going to keep that there until it's just not worth it anymore. But other than that, I'm optimistic, but I don't know, because I wasn't very lucky with my pulls. So I'm going to see exactly what comes up with this now.
All right, so we got a pretty, I'd say, all right chaos list. We've got triple sword, a single CED, goblin attack force in case I just need general damage, Zombire for a dark, Mystic Tomato for a dark, Witch of the Black Forest for a dark, Cyberjar for a dark, and then Pixie Knight, and 2 magical library and 2 magical merchant for lights, and potentially use magical scientists to get the 2 fusions in the graveyard for more fuel for chaos. I got my general staples of my spell and traps: Change of Heart, an Old Man Pot, Cold Wave, and Painful Choice, with new additions of Reasoning for getting monsters onto the field or just milling shit. New spell of My Body to prevent my monsters from being destroyed. Smashing Ground for removal. Bottomless for removal. Sakuratsu for removal. And triple Trap Dust Shoot for removing cards from their hand. Ring of Destruction for removal. And 7 tools for countering. Alright, time to duel.
Okay, let's just go over this real quick. This is like a huge, very different deck for me. BLS is obvious. Chaos Sorcerers are just good. The Butterfly Dagger Alma combo with Gearfeed would be fucking nuts if I pulled that off. That would be like an infinite attack monster. Breaker is a free, like a Tiger Spell Destruction or just a dark to banish and grave. Mystic Tomato can get all these guys in, and especially Witch is important because then I can search basically anything else off of Witch. Spy and Guard, 2 bodies, both dark for banishing, obviously good. Exiled Force doesn't really have an attribute that I want, but it can just get rid of a monster, so obviously. Cyberjar basically won me the last duel, can still give me insane advantage, and it's a dark that I can banish, so that goes in, very obviously. And then we have Fiberjar, which might actually put me in a disadvantaged state if it gets really bad, but I really want to pull it off just once, so we're keeping him in. And then the kind of shitty thing about Invasion of Chaos is that lights are bad. Like, there's not a lot of good light monsters, and especially like for me, because I Magician of Faith was banned episode 1, and fucking Shining Angel just did not appear for me at all. I was looking like, God, did I miss it? No, it's just not here. It's just not in there at all. So my light lineup is not fantastic, but it's probably the best I could have done. So 2 Thunder Dragons, because I can discard one and then get another, which is both deck thinning and a life that I can put in the graveyard. Also, what's nice, it says 1500 defense, so even in the longest chain, Mystic Tomato can go into Witch, and then Witch can search out a Thunder that I can discard for another Thunder, so like I have a line even with if I just pull like dark to my opening hands to get a light, which is pretty nice. DD Warrior Lady, I don't really have, again, no Shining Angels, so no way to search this out, but like if I do, it can literally kill anything and would be another light in my graveyard, which would be awesome. 2 Magical Merchants. This one I might have to wait on this until I have like a good Chaos monster in my hand, because there's a very good chance that I end up discarding one for its effect. But it would be like, a flip would mean I have a light in my graveyard, and I have the potential of discarding a bunch of other monsters that I would want in the graveyard to get a Chaos, so pretty strong there. And for the last slide, Jordan foolishly tried to limit him, thinking that he would get rid of it. However,
he's fucking back, baby.
Alright, now back row, Force Sentry, then Duo, Hand Ripping, Pot of Greed, duh. Cold Wave, there's actually, like, if Chaos monsters are on my field, then preferably, like, I would not have to use my back row, nor would I, and I obviously would not like my opponent to use my back row, so I can finally put this in. Nobleman's good. Smashing Ground's like a better Fisher, it's insane. My body as a shield means that, like, if my opponent attempts back row destruction, I can just pay 1500 and negate that, so pretty good. Raigeki Break, Bottomless, Sakuretsu are all just different flavors of telling my opponent's monsters to fuck off. Dustin does another back row destruction. Nightmare Wheel's just funny and can stop an opponent monster in its tracks, so of course. And Magic Jammer just to negate any pesky magic cards my opponent has. Again, outside of like maybe wishing my light lineup was a bit stronger, like a Shining Angel or something, I think I've generally pulled off a pretty like strong deck here. Like generally, this is probably my most solidly constructed deck, I would argue, which probably means I'm losing round 1.
All right, welcome to the first game here, the weekly jam. We're gonna get started. Is Jordan versus Alto. See if we can get this started.
Upstart.
Ah, yeah,
Ooh.
the power of drawing.
Upstart.
Are you?
Ah,
What
yes.
is this?
The power
What
of
is
drawing.
this? Are you gonna have a third one?
Alto, you have so much life.
Yeah.
Pass. I'm going to activate Trap Dust Shoot.
Ooh. Yo, Gigantus.
I guess this.
You're adopted, you know that? Probably the worst person I've ever played this game against. Genuinely.
Oh, more Gravekeeper Servant.
You know, Bridget's internet hadn't died right as we got started here. Feel like the commentary will be just as evil. This is quite the lineup. A motley crew.
Going to set 1 and set 1 and pass.
Oh, this is miserable.
Well, that got rid of the additional dust shoots.
Let's see.
It's okay, Alto. Just stall for 31 turns.
Oh! Oh, you have that.
Oh, you looked at my deck too?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know it lets you look at each other's. Okay.
Yeah, you have to check, since both players have to get rid of theirs.
I saw a big boy.
The big boy.
If I lose, I'm going to spend the rest of my time in this game spiting Jordan and making sure he loses at every possible time.
That's
I
the
think
energy I want in this show so badly. So
you know
thank
what
you.
this is? I think everyone is right in the comments. Jordan is the villain. However, I think I'm going to be the guy who becomes the villain to style Jordan.
Well, I guess I'll flip Magical Merchant. Alright. Go in for 200.
Oh no, my 98,800 life points.
I just realized how bad that is. Hold on. I will set 1 and pass.
Yay, I'm allowed to play the game.
An exciting time. Ooh,
And I'll pass.
awesome.
Serious.
What's up?
Just laughing at what my draw was.
We got an really exciting matchup here.
I don't want to attack.
Why?
What's wrong?
I don't want to mill.
Why?
The idea where Spirit Reaper has something it can out.
My draw was Sakuratsu armor.
Oh no.
Being that I had 2 Sakuratsu armors on top of each other. Okay, reasoning.
Alright, pick that number.
Alright, I'm sorry, this card makes no sense to me. Like, I'm not
Okay, so here's how it works, alright? They're going to mill a bunch of cards.
Yeah.
Until they can get something that can be summoned, so a level 1 to 4. Your goal is to guess the monster's level that's going to come up from this. If you guess right, that card goes away. Was that a magical sign? You always get into a monster, or whatever it is you're searching for, so Magical Scientist lets them bring out fusions by paying a cost.
Oh, I think I might have lost, because I have nothing to beat over anything right now.
This fusion monster
this
cannot
early,
attack your
but,
life points directly, though.
This will return to my extra deck once the turn is over.
Motherfucker just played Dark Flare Knight.
I've never seen
The
Dark
Flame
Knight.
Swordsman Dark Magician fusion from the iconic Virtual World filler
Oh,
arc.
of course, it's a virtual world card.
You picked the wrong monster to attack with. 'Cause
I
Dark Flare Knight
misclicked.
You misclicked. Unfortunately, you were supposed to lead with Flare Knight.
Not to mention, I also milled my fucking Chaos Sorcerer.
Yeah, so you milled the Chaos Sorcerer, you didn't attack with the monster, and you essentially paid 1,000 life points to show us you pack a Dark Flare Knight.
Cool. Yeah, that's great, bro.
You know, I'm happy for you.
Still have nothing on my field though, and I hate that.
I have no fucking back row removal for something that is face up.
Oh man, don't worry. When we get into reprints, then there's a chance to get MST again. It's gonna be wonderful.
I think it's gonna be really funny when Jordan gets the reprint that just fucking gives him
What?
Jinzo.
Yeah, you're gonna pick up 3 Jinzos. Yo, it's a guard. Oh, there goes that. Yo, it's a Summon School.
It's gonna be a mistake. I know it.
Ah, Giant Trinade. Well, that cleared the table, so you can safely.
I
get
forgot. I forgot. Magical Science was there. I fucked up.
Yeah, well, you're able to get it off the field without it, without back row possibly doing something to you. How we doing?
I am going to activate Change of Heart.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to take your Summon Skull.
Okay, very cool.
I am
Orphan, by the way.
I'm going to special summon by banishing a dark.
Oh, just fucking do it. Just
And
don't
a
explain,
light.
just do it.
I'm going to special summon Chaos
fucking
Emperor
like-
Dragon,
Yeah, okay,
Envoy of the
whatever.
End.
Kill yourself now.
Alto's so mad!
Remember when I said Joy might be the most miserable person I've ever killed against?
Alto's like, fuck you! How dare you have joy in your life?
Now I will set 1, set 2, set 3, and set 4.
Thank you, Alto. Well, the turn is changed over, so you get your baby back.
I'm going to.
I love this little guy. He's got like a pink circle behind him. We're currently playing with the most current errata of it. They have rewritten this card alto 5 times.
Yeah, I was told about that. Apparently there was like an infinite loop you could do if you pulled the Yatagarasu with the old errata, the old version of it.
Yeah, it would nuke everything on the field, and then you would get some effect that puts Yata on the field, and then you'd attack your opponent. Since they have no hand, they lose forever. So they had to put a thing on the bottom of this card's text to go, you cannot activate anything else after you do this.
I'm going to Nobleman, your back row.
On my body, alright.
I will now normal summon Goblin Attack Force.
Look at those goblins.
I will flip summon Pixie Knight.
We were jonesing for some lights, right?
Yes.
I've never
Smashing
seen
Ground.
this bitch in my life.
What the fuck is Smashing Ground? Oh, that's
You mailed another chaos. But yeah, Smashing Ground is one of the better ones in these sets for removal.
that one might have been a mistake actually. I thought I could play Sand Defense mode. Very cool.
Let's see what you got.
This doesn't even fucking matter, whatever.
Alright, we're doing our second match of the day. That loaded weird. But alright, we're ready to go. They gave me a question mark as the image didn't load fast enough. I got scared. Oh man, Thunder Dragon. I love seeing that thing resolve. Look at that dude go.
Me too.
Fucking,
Me too, bud.
fucking, it definitely tells me what the fuck I have to deal with today. Oh man, I'm so tired. I always come to these fucking episodes feeling half dead. Off the fucking top, are you serious? Heavy Storm.
Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, shit, I overextended. God damn it. I overextended greatly. Are you shitting me?
Holy shit! Bottomless Dust and Break. Nice.
You know, I think it hasn't come up so far. If I lose this, I know what I'm hitting.
Well, remember, everybody gets two this week.
Yeah, we're doing a round of limits first, so no worries.
We're doing a round of limits too?
Yep, as outlined in the previous episode. Let's see. What do I want to do in this case? I guess I'll just set.
Pot of Greed.
Oof.
Set this. Battle. I guess I'll swing. Fuck it.
Alright, it's my guard. I'll bounce your set.
Yeah, turn in.
Alright. Okay. I will tribute summon Ryukoki.
Oh, fuck.
I was like,
Fungus.
I needed an out for warriors or spellcasters. Thought it would be pretty useful. And yeah, that's all I can do. I can just do one nice punch with my Boneman.
Okay, I'm gonna set again. Turn in.
All right. Alright, let's set another card and I'll summon Shining Angel. Let's see. That's a Fiber Jar! Alright, well every card returns back to the deck, reshuffle, and we draw 5.
Welcome to game 2, everybody.
Welcome to game 2, essentially.
I'm gonna decap you when I see
I'm gonna go ahead and activate the Forceful Sentry. It's really fucked up that we finally saw Fiber Jar, the famous card known as, well, I guess the game's over. We're on a new game, essentially.
Yeah, but you still keep the life points.
Yeah, I know, but it's really funny. If you had gotten to play that on like turn 20, I would have shit my entire asshole. Cold Wave, why not? Oh, this is rough. This is kind of rough, though. I have no monster on board. I already did my summon. You have a fresh hand. Fucking... But, asshole.
I love how we talk about, like, oh, we need to ban Chaos immediately. And then we have shit like Heavy Storm and Fiber Jar still in the
Fiber Jar's the funniest card they've ever printed. Where someone's 40 minutes deep in a tournament set, and the commentators go, well, he played Fiber Jar, so we're back to this.
Starting over.
Yeah, I don't think Fiber Jar is too much of an issue because we haven't really seen it aside from today.
Yeah.
Being in the game for quite a bit.
I just wasn't mentally prepared for this specific interaction today. Oh, no, that's mine. You know, I forgot that you didn't get to do that interaction yet. Well, I'm in a horrible situation where my normal summon was a spirit, so that's bad. Oh, I'd love to see Thunder Dragon resolve its effect.
Me too. I'm just really big fan of it, honestly.
Yep, big fucking huge fan of seeing that again. Okay, I drew something usable. That's good. Well, let's just put it on the field and pass up because I got nothing else. I'm really not a fan of what that Fiber Jar did to my game state. I'm really not a fan of this, too. You fucking asshole.
Jesus Christ. Okay, well, fucking set one pass. Jesus.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Can you not Raigeki break my card again?
Oh, is it finally time? Oh, is it finally time? Oh, is it finally time?
No, my arthritis!
Special summon. Vanish Light in the Dark.
Oh.
Blackbuster
Oh, fuck!
Employee of the beginning!
So is that better or worse than the dragon?
It's better.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, modern version is better. Back when they were released, I think Dragon was better.
Yeah, Dragon was better because it was incredibly impressive, but this is really good. So they forewent attacking to just straight up banish my card. Oh boy. Smashing. Okay, thank God. That was a long pause of scary moments. Hot.
Only got to play it a little bit.
I'm digging.
Is it your turn, Casey?
No.
Damn.
It is not Daddy's turn right now. Everything I have here is kind of bad. You know, hold that in your hand. You might get the other piece of that thing. So I'll set this and pass it up.
Activate Delinquent Duo.
Oh, this is the worst time that this could ever happen to me.
Oh, I didn't know anyone had that card.
Okay. Well, yeah. That's like the one good thing they got out of that set. I'm gonna go bald. You have ravished my fucking hamburgers in my hand. I can't believe you.
Yo, I didn't know you were running Hungry Burger.
This is so fucked, dude. Alright. Well. I'm gonna banish the light and the dark.
Oh.
Come on out, CED.
Oh shit.
Let's see. You know, I'm kind of afraid of what your back row is, sure.
It was Cold Wave.
Ah. Oh, fuck me.
Yo,
wait, fuck, I misclicked. I misclicked.
Yes!
Oh, never mind.
I'm gonna set this back row and end.
I was gonna say it's time for fucking witch beatdown.
It's not good back row.
Okay.
Can BLS be special summoned with stuff like Premature and Monster Reborn?
Oh, you're digging.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I can't find monsters. I can't find monsters. Stop that.
Stop that.
Oh.
Stop that. So down. Oh boy. I have to tank this.
I have to go return some videotapes.
I have to return some videotapes. I'm gonna set a card, leave me alone.
I activate Nolman of Crossout.
I'm gonna fucking skull fuck you.
Whoa!
Whoa!
You know, that's what I wanted to say to Jordan, but I was like, is that too much? Even if I lose, I'll still be viewed as the villain of the series, so I think I win.
I don't know, you were having a minor temper tantrum in your game, so who's to say?
Cut the shit out of my fucking hands at work because I have you sticking my hands in the fucking all day. Dude, I had to fix a fucking bread cutter. You know how scary that shit is?
I direct attack with Witch of the Black Forest.
A book of moon. A book of the book of moon.
I attack directly with DD Warrior Lady.
One more turn, please.
Oh my god. Okay, end phase.
Man, Casey, could you imagine if you also had Fiber Jar?
I activate reasoning.
Oh, fuck reasoning.
One. Oh. Just put it in attack. I'm gonna pass.
Activate Smashing Ground.
God damn it!
Holy shit!
Alright, let's move on to round 3.
I love chaos!
Alright, finals. We got the best players we could think of. 2 people running chaos.
Oh.
Bridget will open with Delinquent Duo. There's Royal Magical Library, and now Jordan has to choose one of their own volition to throw away as well.
None of these are good. None of these are good to throw away.
Yeah, I know. Delinquent Duo is a true fucking bastard.
I've really not even really gotten much use out of it until this episode.
Yeah, until this episode, yeah.
The best episode it could have been used on.
Jesus Christ.
All right, Bridget, now what you need to do now is to set Fiber Jar. And then set a background, then end your turn.
If I could.
I'm going to activate reasoning.
Gonna activate the sequel, the Fiber Jar.
Why does this keep happening? Bottomless!
Bro!
Is this gonna be yet another epic Jordan second place?
Oh, please do!
I'm going to activate
He can't win. He can't
Trap
get a
Dust
card.
Shoot.
He can't ban a card, I mean.
Why Magical Hat? Yo!
Fucking get back in the damn witch.
Okay, I flipped something Gravekeeper's fight.
This is one of the more angry sets we've had in a while.
And then I normal summon the Light Magical Hat.
No! No!
You're gonna lose your card!
Fuck the idiot.
Oh, this is... Oh, man.
I'm being avenged.
Also, you won in spirit, didn't you?
I'm being avenged.
And its effect resolves. You discard Chaos Sorcerer!
Fuck, my boy.
I don't think you deserve to win a single episode, I'll tell you, fucking dog.
I won 2 in a row. Eat shit.
It's really
I don't
funny.
think-
They're leading on
have you won-
wins.
have you
For
won a
now.
single episode?
No!
What, you haven't won a single episode?
No, Jordan, this is what happened. Episode 1, second place. 2, second place. 3, second place. 4th, did not place.
Man. It's really funny if Jordan just never won a single.
You're so evil! This dog is fucked up, bro.
You're the actual villain. I hope.
Why Magical Hat can't even do anything because you have
I
nothing.
don't know. I'm charming.
I'm charming!
What say you, knave?
Oh shit, the scientist is magical.
Oh no, it's gonna.
You can
was it, like,
resolve Magical
flare
Scientist once.
Wait, hold on. Can magical scientists just do that infinitely?
Yes.
Not infinitely, but Jesus.
The strategy with Magical Scientist is a first turn kill where you get him on board with Catapult Turtle, summon fusions, and launch them with the turtle for effect damage.
Oh yeah, because fusions typically have higher attack. You're like, you'll be averaging life points, but you'll fucking win.
Yeah.
I cannot believe this.
Well, congratulations to Bridget, who has won their second episode in a row. As it's episode 5, we have a few extra things to do here, format-wise. Before we go into our extra limits, what I wanted to do was discuss our current ban list. See if anything needed to get adjusted. In this case, we would go from banned, and then we'll discuss the limited cards of things that maybe don't need to be where they are. We can discuss a little bit here. And if we get like a majority thing and the person who, and everyone's like pretty cool with it, we'll see how things go. I'm looking at our list, and one card I banned that I feel like can totally come back. Gravity Bind. I'm fine with putting that to 1. How does everyone feel about that?
That's yeah. I don't think Gravity Bind is going to be a strategy that is going to have a lot of dominance after DM era. So I'm pretty okay with it.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, like stall stuff. I'm usually fine with it going to 1 because then it's just 1 of it.
Yeah,
it's when it's at 3.
Yeah, you run it makes it a less consistent strategy to run because you have to either draw in it or just focus your deck around searching the one Gravity Bind, which is like
Yeah.
there's a good number of cards also at this point in the set in the format that can just get rid of it. So
Yeah. My thing with bans in general is once we hit GX, I think I might make it so we actually do like a third place match for the people to get knocked out, and then like give the person that comes in dead last the ban of the episode. I feel like
So
I might
third
do
gets
something like
nothing?
that.
Is that because of the quality of the GX sets, or is that just the
Both the quality of the GX sets, and I feel like eventually like 2 bans is pretty strong, and all that would do is make it so that the third and second place would get limits, so it would give limits a bit more power in the format. But we're gonna wait till GX for that, so we have a few more episodes before it. I guess I'll open the floor. Does anyone want anything that's currently banned in our ban list to go to 1?
Hi.
Also, what would you like to nominate being put
I
onto the limited list?
I would like to nominate Jinzo.
Well, I think that's it. How we feeling, Jordan? It's just, it's just 1. It's not 2.
You know what? Yeah, fine.
Jordan,
Okay.
the episode prior.
All right.
I
Well,
think Jinzo
I'm
wants
happy to
fair.
say that Jinzo has also been freed. Is there anything else that anybody's interested in that could maybe go to 1 on our
Let me
ban?
take a look at this list.
Just-
The
Because currently,
I don't-
the things that are now
Monster-
banned at this point are Raigeki, Magician of Faith, Imperial Order. We're not doing last turn. Morphing Jar 2, Monster Reborn, and Wave Motion Cannon.
I do not think Monster Reborn needs to be
yeah.
banned.
Monster Reborn. That's I think that's fine because like that was a very.
How are we
uber-specific
feeling,
card.
Bridget? Because you had a lot of fury when you shot it. How you feeling
Yeah.
about it?
I do like I feel like this is something and like this is not me trying to preach about it or anything. This is something that like you two maybe don't know about too much because you are more like you were introduced in a more modern era. Monster Reborn has actually been banned for most of its lifespan due to just being too powerful in a lot of situations.
I also
I-
agree with that. I am willing to negotiate it going into limited for a time.
I'm willing to
If we can-
I'm willing to accept
how
it
about
going
the- how about-
to 1, but if it's going to be too much of a problem, I'm rebanning it.
How about this?
Hmm.
Do we want to do this kind of discussion every 5 episodes, and we'll see again in episode 10 with Monster Reborn?
Yeah, that's what
Yes.
we're gonna do. We're gonna do this every time because we do the extra limits. It's like us reinstituting our ban list and updating it. But yeah, we
Willing
can
to
put
move on to the limited list.
I'm fine with
Then.
waiting till episode 10 to see for Monster Reborn's case, because I do believe you that Monster Reborn at this state of the game is very powerful.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it now.
Okay, so we can relitigate Monster Reborn at a future time. By then, we will be 2 episodes into GX, and
Yeah.
we will have seen out other stuff. The only other thing on the ban list, I feel like Wave Motion could be at 1. I don't think it could be at 2, but I think it
Yeah.
could be at 1.
Yeah,
One's fine.
One is fine.
Because I do like defensive strategies. I don't want to completely kill a deck type with our ban list, but I do think some problem things or clamping on their nuts a little bit is totally fine.
It was also a extremely uber specific circumstance that led to it being.
Yeah,
I
it's
will
totally
say.
understood. That's also why I'm gonna when we hit GX, make it so we only get 1 ban, because I feel like some things get hit because they have to get hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but all right, that's gonna be it for the bans. Moving off to limited, which means being unbanned is Gravity Bind, Jinzo, and Wave Motion. They get to go to 1. Now, cards that are in the limited list currently that could go unlimited. There's only 1 card that we're here to discuss. Can we take White Magical Hat off the limited list?
No, I think it's funny to keep on there.
Dude, come the fuck on. Don Zalug is the same card it is at 3 and has more attack points.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's just funny to ask this of him now when White Magical Hat did in fact come back to fuck him in the ass.
That part is kind of funny, but I'm like, come on.
That was fucked up. I think
That was fucked up.
Dark Door, should definitely stay at 1 because with that and Wave.
Oh
Motion
yeah,
Cannon at
nothing on the limited list here needs to move.
1. Yeah.
Except for White
Cybertron.
Magical Hat. Welcome back, buddy.
Cybertron
You're back at
Quadriga,
3, baby.
Except for White Magical Hat.
And clearly, as we have seen from Konami,
Cyberjar can be at 1.
Yeah.
Yes,
perfectly
as
acceptable.
confirmed today.
Like, the thing with Cyberjar is that Cyberjar, your opponent can gain advantage off of that. Like, I think that's a very even
Cyberjar
card.
is one of those jar types that's like a plus, so I respect it. I respect it. I don't respect Morphing Jar number 2.
I'm worried I broke my finger.
All right. So we've done our updates to the list. It's time for our bonus, giving every single person here a free limit before we do our usual rewards. So, I guess we will start with Jordan. What is a card you would like to limit to 1?
I'm only getting limits this week.
Mhm.
What?
That is true. What's your first limit of the episode?
I don't want to limit Chaos Sorcerer because I pulled 3.
Well, I know what I'm doing.
Oh boy, I love neutering it. Oh, fucking archetype as soon as it arrives.
No, I'm not gonna do that. That'd be funny.
Alto, if we were doing these extra limits, it was going to get banned this episode. Its life is in mortal danger.
That card's surviving maybe one more format, one more episode at best. We do not want to repeat
It's
this
so
into
fucked up
others.
because the only cards that I have in mind are ones that limiting them would make no difference.
What, like BLS or CED?
BLS, CED, Heavy Storm.
Yeah, like I was gonna say Heavy Storm. It's like KZ only has the one, so that doesn't fucking accomplish anything.
And he's the only one who has it.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm
I
trying
like
to
how
think
I've gotten it to resolve once.
Can we
Once with a benefit. The only other time I resolved it, I played badly and it didn't help me.
Can we choose not to limit or ban this episode? Because I'm thinking of cards, and there's really not
Yeah, if
much.
you don't feel like limiting something, you can pass.
Okay. I
That
know
is-
I got a lot of use out of this, but I got a feeling that it's going to be a pain in the dick in the future. I'm going to
Sure.
limit Trap Dust Shoot.
Ugh. All right.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yep. Yeah, that drops it. That drops it to 1. All right.
If I could, I'd be
Let me
banning
right-click
Delinquent-
that on my deck editor here.
I'd be fucking banning Delinquent Duo right now if I could.
Listen.
If you pay me $5, I'll do it.
All right, Alto, you now have to limit a card if you want.
See, it's incredibly like it would be easy and be funny for me to say Chaos Sorcerer. But like that's not gonna do anything, and I don't want to cripple the archetype.
My problem with Chaos in this kind of series specifically is that it is the most viable strategy for a long time.
Yeah, it's the most viable.
But
strategy for a long time, but
I wanted
we
to
also
have
the
some
context.
power for a while.
Yeah, but we also have the context of something like the other progression series, in which, yeah, it being the mainstay for most weeks is kind of annoying.
I mean, I think, like, okay, I joked a lot previously about just shooting Chaos in the head immediately. I think it is just, like, we have a much freer ban and limit system than, like, that progression series does. So, we can, like, assess the situation as, like, GX continues on, and if we're at the point where
Yeah.
it's, like... I'm
Yeah, like a
playing
normal
Chaos for the
ban
third
list.
time.
Things can live for a bit, should we choose it.
Yeah, like, we can be like, okay, well, I'm playing fucking Chaos for the third time in a row. I need to do something else, so, you know, that kind of thing. So, we don't have to immediately shoot everything in the head, but if you want to just, like, do, like, a sensible limit somewhere or another, that's completely fair.
If there's anything that you've seen too often that you feel like limiting to 1 would slow down, I would go for it.
I still have a ban, right? Like a full-on
Yes.
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
a ban.
ban. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
do.
pass on my limit.
All right, we're gonna go to Bridget now. What's your limit?
Okay, so unfortunately, a lot of my limits just don't really do anything. Like at this current moment. However, I'm fucking terrified of someone actually having more than one this whole time, so I'm limiting Chaos Emperor Dragon.
All right, that's totally fair. Get that thing out. Limiting to 1 is good. I only pulled 1. Okay, it comes to me. Well, you guys made some really good arguments that ensure that I will not be hitting Chaos Sorcerer. Because I pretty much auto-locked it in my brain the entire time. So I guess that brings me to what I would limit in this format. There's, Huh.
You have 2 limits, don't you? Oh no, you have a limit and a ban.
Yeah, you
That's
have
right.
a limit and a
Yeah, I
ban.
have a limit and a ban, so I'm thinking about what's a good limit choice. Because my pool's pretty decent.
I think we're also running into the thing of we have this, like, it's like, well, this would be a sensible limit, but, like, I have it, so I would like to keep it.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. I guess I should pick something that I know people have multiple of that I don't.
Uh-huh.
This might get relitigated later. I'm gonna limit Thunder Dragon.
Oh.
My chaos strategy is in
I
shambles.
only
Oh,
pulled
no.
1 Thunder Dragon, so I cannot use that strategy at all.
Guess who has no Thunder Dragons?
I had 2. It was such a good part of the
I look in my
Sorry,
collection.
bitch, you've won
The-
2 episodes.
I look in my collection. The only thing named Thunder in my collection.
The Immortal Thunder.
Yeah.
Okay, that.
God damn it, I better start pulling Neo's Alias soon.
Yeah, I heard that engine's really good, and you'll have to wait a few episodes. We've now gone through our bonus limits. We are now moving on to the episode-centric bans. Very, very exciting. Alto, what are we banning?
Magical
this time?
Scientist. Magical Scientist. I don't like that you can get a fusion out for free like that.
All right. You know,
Alright.
Magical Scientist is an iconic monster. You get the Catapult Turtle Magical Scientist thing. That was basically
Yeah,
the first FTK in, I think, the competitive history of this game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
because
yeah, and
I don't think we touched Catapult Turtle at all. So to prevent that from even being a thing we have to deal with,
Yeah.
I'm banning it like frame 1, like immediately.
Okay.
I feel like that's fair.
Magical Scientist is, in fact, out.
Sorry, Simo.
what about you, Casey? What will you be banning?
Ladies and gentlemen, you know there's only one choice I have to make here. We all know that there's only one degenerate motherfucking card that we saw this episode that needs to go. I am banning Delinquent Duo.
Yay!
I am actually surprised that I was able to hold on to it for this long.
I don't think anyone knew you had it.
I knew they had it because I see the list after I'm like when I'm editing the episode and I'm like, man, they didn't use that. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's not come up until now.
See, here's the thing that I hate the most. Every fucking week that I get second, I have no. Let me continue. Every week that I get second, I have like a pretty like back and forth game with whoever I'm dueling against in the first round I duel.
Yes, that's true.
But in the round that I am in for the finals, it is a complete fucking wash.
Yeah.
It is. This one was. I can't believe how bad that last match was.
Delinquent Duo essentially decided an entire game on its own. I think this is a complete, like, despite this
Delinquent
getting
Duo
heat,
is a card you play it and you go, almost half of your opponent's hand is gone.
I do genuinely like enjoy the end of episode like roundtable discussions because it's like, oh, you know, we get to like actually have like discussions on what should be banned and why, and I think that's just interesting. As someone who came into the game very late.
Yeah, it's important to get this format solidified. So Delinquent Duo is gone. It is time for that limit. That all-important one limit.
I don't have a real.
Okay,
limit, like-
okay. Then we're gonna pass it up. All right. Well,
Man without limits.
man without limits. Well, one of these days, Jordan's gonna win an episode.
It's
It's not
really funny.
Honestly, at this point, I'll just be satisfied if I have a real fucking duel in round 2.
It's funny because I think Jordan's like the guy who's been most consistently in the final round.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yep.
I think he's only been able to ban like one card because every time he's always in the last round.
In case any of you forgot, as I said, we were giving our limits and we were giving the winner a double spin.
Oh fuck.
So Bridget, you tell me stop on this first spin here whenever.
Stop.
All right. Your first reward will be 3 tournament packs.
Oh boy.
You get access to at the start of the next episode. Open 3 tournament packs of whichever one's the most recently released one.
Yeah.
We're gonna go into our second spin. You let me know.
Stop.
You have received any super from this set.
Okay. Fuck it, I'll just drive another skill drain. I only have one.
I was really hoping she would have said Exodia Necros.
Yeah, the whole time it's like I need a second one for the bedroom. You know,
I have
skill
to play
drain,
with-
the lovely trap card that just activates by paying 1,000, and then face of effect monsters effects don't work anymore.
Jordan's favorite card. Whatever happened to the Mets?
I don't know.
Vince's Red Ice deck.
We just don't know. Well, there we go. The format's been updated. You got some prizes. That's gonna do it for this episode. Stay tuned for next time where we open 2 sets and we're back to chaos again.